Hey dudes and dudettes, it's Kari091 coming out to you live from YouTube. Go ahead and click that like and subscribe button and make sure to check back in for future episodes of your favorite LP, Final Fantasy, the game.
Hey guys, you know the drill. We're gonna have big fun.
We're fucking here having big amounts of fun together.
This is a lot. This might be. You think we're having too much fun?
I hope that there's no law enforcement watching these videos, because we might be breaking some fun statutes right now.
I would imagine so.
As in having too many statutes.
You know what we could do right now that would push this over the top?
The shark?
Bitch and guitar intro. What'd you guys think? Was that intro bitchin' enough for you?
It gets a little more bitchin' every time it bitches through my freaking earphones.
So, when we last left off, we had just killed Lich, whose name rhymes with bitch. Hey, did you ever notice that? I had never known until just now.
Hey, T-Celeste, B. Hisups.
And this time we're gonna go... I don't remember when the game tells you this. We're going to freaking Crescent Lake. I'm sure there's something in the game that tells you to go to Crescent Lake. I don't remember what that is.
The game probably does, but we just have a hunch that's what we're supposed to do.
Do you think it'd be faster if I sailed westerly or if I sailed around the bottom of this? I'm going to go west. Go west, young man. I'm going to be like Fievel.
You didn't say I would have navigation duties today.
Well, look at the map here. I think if I go west, I'll circle around. I'm going west. Yeah,
Fievel. That's a good call. I don't know, though. The whole voyage seems kind of fake.
God damn it. That's a little too inside for YouTube. You see, YouTube.
Once upon a time, we were hanging out with a friend of ours. Asked if he wanted to watch Fievel Goes West, the American Tail sequel. It's a cartoon.
Good movie.
His response was, I don't know. It seemed kind of fake. And, that was it. We didn't quite know how to react to a comment that the fiction cartoon seemed fake to this person about talking mice. Okay. But, I mean, he was kind of right.
Yeah, no, I definitely, I can't watch it now without feeling like it might not be a true story.
I don't know.
I've never met a mouse like that.
I've never seen a cat drink alcohol before. Actually,
ooh,
no comment.
Ooh, ooh.
Peeds, dude.
Look at these peeds.
They peed all over the place, man.
My wife was texting me to tell me that my dog Carmel had peed on the living room floor, and this is how she spelled peed.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Why did your dog put freaking monsters on the floor?
You know what, dude? Me and the dog talked about it, and she didn't have a good reason.
How much experience did the dog get from it?
For peeding all over the floor?
I think
God, why isn't that peed dead?
I don't know.
Do we run from these peeds, you think?
These peeds got me pissed. They should be called pissed instead.
Dude, I think we run from these peeds, man. I don't think we fight these guys.
Dang, I forgot that the Final Fantasy franchise, which doesn't exist as a franchise since this is the only installment, had peeds in every installment, as this is the only one.
Right.
Since this is it's the only one. So
this is it. No.
Right now, that's the only. It's
every time. every Final Fantasy game up to this point has peeds in it.
Mhm. I peed in every Final Fantasy. I can't wait until Anth doesn't suck anymore.
Oh boy, that'll be the day.
But then again, Joe's status as top primary planeteer will be strongly jeopardized
once he brings nothing to the table anymore. God damn it, Anth's gonna die.
He pretty much serves as a good tank, considering the dynamics of how the hits are distributed on the party, as you talked about earlier, how the top member takes 50% of the attacks. But then again, the master does have some pretty awesome evade skills.
He does.
So you can make a case for just having two freaking masters if you can get yourself through the fact that the first part of the game before you upgrade classes is the hardest part of the game,
right?
Actually,
and that's the trouble, is that this really is this game is two experiences in one. Because you have to concern yourself with how do you get to the second part. Let's see what we get for killing those 4 peeds. Wow, dude.
Oh Wow, dude.
Wow, dude, that was almost worth all that bull crap.
That was a lot of bull crap, but pretty almost worth it. Fuck, bro. Man, I'm feeling kind of tossed. I could really go for a pure right now. Bottom.
We already
Let's
did
all
one.
just Google it. Joe's hit points, 305.
That's more than he had last time. That's because Kyrie did a little grinding like you do.
You mean ground? You ground off camera.
Grounded like a cut of chuck. Fresh
No, it's
cut
just
of chuck.
you want to conjugate the word grind for like past tense. You know, it's ground. It's not grinded.
Dude, this troll seems upset about his hair.
Oh,
You
he's like, "Where's my troll bros?" All of these guys, the trolls, really, and Lich, really looked like 80s like metal stars.
With,
But
well,
just
this one's
like-
got the green skin, but other than that, yes.
Like I mean, that it looks like a spandex outfit. I don't think that's his clothing, and it's got like the freaking Roger Daltrey like feathers underneath his sleeves there.
Oh man, he's a real showman. Then he's not just a star. He's a performer. This guy.
Yeah, well, you know what he's shouting. He's like, "Hello, Cleveland."
He's probably doing the
He just comes sliding in on his knees.
Oh.
Did you know that this game took place in Cleveland?
I never knew that.
That guy plays for the Browns right there.
Yeah, that explains why so much of this game sucks.
Yeah, right? His name's Carlos Dansby.
Maybe that's who we're fighting right now. He's
Dang,
green
dude.
now. Let's see if he drops a lot of money. It was Carlos Dansby. Oh shit!
Oh, max contract.
Alright, so this is the
Just-
town of Crescent Lake, named
believe
for
we're
the
Crescent Lake.
crescent-shaped lake that's outside.
I can't believe we're. When we said we were gonna LP this game, I never expected that we were actually gonna be doing what we're doing right now at Crescent Lake, with a canoe and a boat.
Well, let's take a look here. There's lots of stuff that we're not going to buy. We don't need any of this stuff, so I guess it's good that we're not buying it. I think the armor shop has stuff that we wish we could buy, but we can't.
I don't know, man. We got a couple coins somehow.
Yeah, let's see. We could buy some of this. We could buy this. This
Yeah.
could play.
If eat any of it.
Well, let's take a look. We need a silver shield and a silver arm guy.
Dude, Anth's just rocking it. See, that's what I don't understand. Like, equipping it, sure. But he's got it on him. How does that also not affect him if he's trying to hold
He's
it?
carrying it under his arm.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that worse? I don't know. Nasir, you could have really done more with that. I'm not going to complain any more than I have, though.
Well, we love Nasir.
Yeah, he did program this fucking game, so, thank you.
I mean, I don't see you programming Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in pure nitpick mode right now. The overall body of work here, he's stellar beyond belief.
And I learned that he single-handedly programmed Secret of Mana. Correct me if I'm wrong, viewers, but I heard that Nasir Jabeli, or whatever the frick his last name is, programmed Secret of Mana by himself. That is a complex game. This is one thing because there's not...
Yeah, there's the action...
Yeah,
physics
this
is
is
a strong word,
this is
but
a
yeah.
this is a grid. You know what I mean? We're walking around on a grid.
There's collision tiles, but there's no hitboxes in this, like in Secret of Mana, where you actually have physical action or physical interaction between different entities. That isn't the case at all in this game. There's simply tiles that you cannot move on to.
And the fact that one guy by himself did the entire program, that's pretty friggin' impressive. So, let's take a look at our spell options here. This is in the...
Shit.
Yeah. I'm saying.
What? Does that say level 6, 20,000?
Level 6, yeah, it doesn't say 620,000. It's level 6, 20,000. The only spell we're buying here is level lit 3, but not today. And for white magic, I think the only one we want is exit, but again, not today.
Have a level 6 spell charge yet?
No, we don't even have level 5 spell charge yet. That's why I'm not in any hurry.
And you can afford, we can afford the level 6s. See, that's There has been some grounding going on here.
There must be,
because
dude, because that doesn't happen in this game.
I don't ever remember having an experience of like busting into a new town and like being able to afford the new spells.
Do you ever walk into the circle of a bunch of old men? Look at them walking. Look at them doing their calisthenics or walking in place.
I don't know about being in the middle of a circle of old men.
Wait a second. Do they have long beards or do they just have their vests open in the front?
You tell us, Gabelli. What are we looking at here, Yoshitaka Amano?
So we're talking to these guys. They have some information about, you know, the game's story as if anyone understands it. I'm telling you, like,
Dude, that guy's an Earth, Wind, and Fire fan.
the poor Air gets left out of the band. He got kicked out before they made it big. Do you remember? Alright. So
Why did you sing Phil Collins there?
no, that's Earth, Wind, and Fire, dude.
Oh.
Buddy, always will remember. Buddy,
Oh,
dancing
shit.
in September.
That song is fucking weird.
You know that song?
Do know that song.
That's the jam, dude.
I mean, it might be. I mean, it might be.
Gurgu Volcano. That's where apparently where the fire fiend is. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this brother, man. Great job vanquishing the Earth Find. Now the Fire Find wakes.
Oh shit, bro. I mentioned us having the canoe, which was definitely foreshadowing us actually getting the canoe.
I can't believe we now have a canoe. I am Lucan. Now all legends and prophecies will be fulfilled. Our path has been decided. Here's something interesting about these guys. You never actually have to come back here again, because now that we have the canoe, we're kind of done with them. But as you progress through the game, they say different things. So if you really want to understand like the storyline and the mythology of Final Fantasy, come check in with these dudes every now and then and see what's new in their lives, and you'll get to more fully understand what is happening in the game.
Was Lucan the only one that identified himself with a name?
Yeah, he's the only one of those guys that has a name. The other 11 are just old dudes with their shirts open.
Maybe they just have bad manners and don't know how to introduce themselves. They're like, we've been standing in a circle here for decades and kind of lost all social skills.
No one, even though there's a town right next to us, no one ever comes over and says hi.
But I mean, if you saw a circle of old men outside, would you just go run out to them?
Or maybe there's some of those weird, mysterious Final Fantasy characters that piss me off, like Auron from Final Fantasy X.
I don't know what the fuck you're referring to right now, but let's stay in 1987.
Back when things make sense.
Right. No, like Jazz Ball or whatever that shit was called.
Jazz Ball or
I don't even
3D
remember.
Pinball.
G-Ball. What the hell was it?
Chips Challenge, too advanced for
Dude.
me.
No, but at least that game exists in this world we're in right now.
Yeah, but not the Microsoft version that everyone knows and loves. That didn't come about until like the mid-90s, like the first half of the 90s, we'll say. So, now that we got,
We need some good shit.
well, we have the canoe because you saw us paddling around in it. And we, oh, by the way, I don't know if last time I mentioned that I bought silver rings for them. I did.
That's cool that they put all the vehicles in this game, like the canoe and the boat.
Yeah, if there was any more, that'd be awesome, but there aren't.
Maybe we'll find something like
No.
a camel
Like a camel?
or a chocobo. Kokobo, sorry. I have a
Dun,
source.
dun, na, 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 na. Alright, let's see, where the frick are we? Chance to strike first. Well, that's a good chance to run away. I don't want to fight these guys. Not worth
Oh
it.
god, not these Pat Sahags.
Okay, so the reason we're coming back over here is because I don't know where the frick we are. Alright, so you may have noticed that there was this locked room inside this castle. Hey, Augray.
Oh shit. Not this org.
Tactics Ogre.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
by the way, the game Tactics Ogre for the Super Nintendo, I've learned, is Final Fantasy Tactics for the Super Nintendo. Didn't know there was such a thing, but there is, and it's called Tactics Ogre. Or maybe it was for the PlayStation 1. I don't know.
I heard that.
Anyway, so let's go in here. I love the music in this place.
Hell yeah. The whole game, dude. Great soundtrack.
Of course, Mr.
I mean-
Uematsu's first.
Think about it. Like the intro song, and then the song when you first cross the bridge and get the credits. I mean, those are such like classic type pieces, that have just permeated through the rest of the series that does not exist. And you know, they're made for just this game that was never supposed to go anywhere. And those scores.
That's actually, I'd never thought of that. When he wrote those epic pieces, like the main theme being called Final Fantasy, the other one I think is called Prelude or Prologue or something. And the point is that like he didn't know that they were going to use them again and again. That was it.
He didn't know that they were going to become something that you would have to like license in the future to use. But I mean, if you think about it, that kind of assists with that overall cause, because if you're making something for a known mega audience, I think you're going to be a lot more cerebral and like, you know, respective of that. But if it's something that you don't think will have any scale in terms of visibility, I could see you like putting yourself out there a bit more.
Yeah, taking chances, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, dude, he tried to be straight up Bach with that stuff, and to great effect. I think it would have been difficult to do if you knew that like zillions of people were going to be listening to this.
Or that you might study it a bit more and try to do something in line with like conventions, I guess. So these 3 treasure boxes in this room that we just got, they're guarded from the front. If we step in the front, I'm not going to do it because they're those image enemies that love to stun you and crap. I don't want to fight them.
Eye mages.
The eye mages, and we're not going to deal with those guys because they're a bunch of a-holes. So,
have you guys seen the iPhone 6?
so now that we got this stuff, real quick, let's go. There's nothing worth keeping there. The power staff is kind of good, but we're not going to keep it. We're going to just take it up here and sell it. Back in Melman.
Which is all we ever did with that stuff. And I remember it has like a very unusual amount that you get for it.
I think if you were to try to buy it, it's worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what I remember too.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
So because it sells for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, when you sell it, you get half, or 6, 1, 7, 2. So.
Faltron. Why don't you get a Faltron? Is that even a weapon, or is it just the actual Faltron animal? Doesn't say.
I don't know what that is. Oh, you mean it was just like a bird of prey?
Oh, like a falcon.
Yeah.
Okay, well this is a Faltron.
A Voltron?
It's no, it's a Faltron. It's clearly something for this game's lore.
Like the Ogrenix?
Organics. Hopefully, Organics does actually get that closer to what it's really supposed to be called.
Organics. They should have just called it that instead of Ogrenix. What are the Ted Woolsey, when he's translating that, she's like, you use it to kill ogres, why not?
What the fuck does it matter?
These idiots don't know anyways.
They don't even know what I'm changing it to. They don't actually speak English, so...
I'll tell them that it makes sense. They'll believe me. So, as uneventful as this episode may seem, it's a necessary uneventful one. Basically, all we wanted to do today was get to Crescent Lake, talk to the dudes, get the canoe, go back to this place and get the power staff and other treasures just to show you where they are.
I don't know, dude. I had fun.
Never misunderestimate the power of the force of having fun in Final Fantasy, which I did do right now. And that's actually going to do it for this one. Next time, I think we're ready to tackle that volcano we were hearing about. It's one of those old men in the circle there. They were like, volcano, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, everybody in town hates them, thinks they're a bunch of jerks. You know what they call those guys? Alright, I'm done.
Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. In between this episode and next, I'm just going to stock up on some potions and whatnot. So
how would you like this heal?
Could I interest you in a heal? Excellent.
Excellent choice. You keep picking correctly. Heal?
And now that you've bought that, why don't you take a look at my latest creation, the heal.
The heal?
Look what we just got in off the truck in one of these 3 barrels.
Dude, that guy's like, is his fucking belly just hanging out over his pants?
Is he wearing gloves?
He's got no shame whatsoever.
But he's wearing gloves. He has
got like a freaking 3-day beard and like a mega gut just like rolling over his greaves.
And his stubby little legs.
Oh man.
And it looks like he's wearing Birkenstocks.
Oh dude, this guy's a straight up mess. I would never buy a heel off such a character.
Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Have a good
Peace
day.
out.